Hey guys, welcome to Martha is Dead. So, Martha is Dead, it's a first person psychological thriller set in 1944 Italy. Against it's about a tragedy of war. So, let's just jump right in. Got some gruesome scars on his
Ciao,
face.
I'm Julia. Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
The legend. Summer
Nanny,
1929.
will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes, I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I
Why is
like
that
the
doll
lady I've
naked?
decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny, I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please, then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Hmm, cool. I have control.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love,
What
was
in the
awaiting
world?
her.
Uh, Speak up.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is.
Why does she want
And
to hear the
we
story?
must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll
Like,
try.
this isn't something little
But
kids
it
should be
makes me
listening
so
to.
mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Sure, she's probably chasing to
I'm a
kill
little
him.
scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Until I
Okay,
literally
honey.
am crying over here.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
So, this little girl wanted to
Good
hear a
night,
book
Nanny.
about
Good night, my love.
how a woman was murdered by her lover and then takes it out on other people to make herself feel bad.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, the lake. Huh, okay. So we're gonna take photos of the lake, I guess.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Maybe I didn't want to do that though. Okay.
Put the new film in.
You have to talk about everything you're doing.
Close the camera.
Okay.
Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I
How
frame
can you
it
see
better,
anything? I
might
cannot
be
see
able to
anything.
see what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a person.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Okay.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Well, yeah, you don't want somebody to die on your lake. What are you talking about, lady? Was that your clothes? Why don't you take your clothes off? Why don't you just jive right in? Okay, yeah, that's definitely a person. She looks pregnant. Well, are you gonna grab her?
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do.
So Mary is dead. Martha. Mary, where did I even find that? Think about that. Martha is dead. Oh
I have
gosh.
to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
Martha looks pretty dead.
It's not possible. It's not true.
Are you gonna
There's
check
no
her
need
neck?
to
Or are you
worry.
just gonna sit there and...
Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm.
What are you gonna do?
Martha is not dead.
Martha is
Martha,
dead.
February 26th, 1923.
So you're gonna take that and put it on your name
Is
now.
everything okay?
Are you hurt?
No, she's dead. What?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric! Run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable.
When did it
I
ever say that
felt
your mom hated you,
protected.
though?
Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips.
So she
thought
thinks
I
you're
was deaf.
Martha.
She thought I
Oh.
was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Oh, wow.
I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
The body. Sign the
O
cross.
Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Okay, now we can... How do I highlight points of
I
interest?
can't turn
Okay.
it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Okay. I'm assuming that's because of the war.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Well, it's because they have dogs on them. Got a trophy for that, the Emperor. Oh, this just goes outside. Okay. I didn't realize that's where I was walking.
My dog's basket, or should I say, the new dog's basket. I don't remember what happened to my first dog, but when I think of him, I feel despair.
Jeez. Invitations, maybe?
July
Telegram.
17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Okay.
July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
So is this family
An
of,
old painting.
of importance, I'm
I
assuming?
find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
There's a lot of stuff to look at. Wow, why can't I?
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
Okay.
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Oh, it's a lighter.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together.
He has guns.
On the rare
and
occasions he's at home,
ammo?
that is.
Okay. Am I supposed to? Can I put it back? Question mark? No.
Books, books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
What is this? I'm assuming this is a lighter, but it looks like a grenade.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Obviously, if she thinks you're Martha. Can I light the fire? Oh, oh. Let you move fast, I guess. What do I do? Oh, the candles. Okay. Easy enough. Didn't really clean her face up. She's still looking really rough. But if she drowned, she looks like she got hit in the head.
Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Yeah, she has a giant knot on her head.
What the hell?
Oh, what the
For a
fuck?
moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
That was kind of weird.
Everything
Shut me
always
back-
has
she
to
just
be
shut me back in
perfect
here.
with her.
What was vibrating? London Calling. We now begin a special series of special requests. Joy isn't feeling any joy. The rain has passed. My beard is blonde. What do I do with these flowers? End of special message transmission. I don't know where to... Oh, there was flowers out here. That's it. Okay. How was that the only light in the
Happening.
entire
Who
town?
closed the door?
Somebody closed us in?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Hmm? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
Are you gonna tell me
What
to
are
go
they
back in?
talking about? You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No, no. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now
Wow.
also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this?
How was it her
Julia
fault
is
if they're
dead,
twins?
Irena. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Wow. Okay.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we?
Her face just keeps looking worse and worse every time it shows it.
I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
That's sad.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
There's a lot of stations on that radio.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me, too, that people thought that. But the guilt began
No, your
to
mom is just a
consume
terrible
me.
person.
That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
I. Oh, okay. Martha? Is found? No? Okay. This is weird. Martha has lost her soul. Oh shit.
Martha has lost her soul.
So this is the lady from the book, the woman in white or lady in white.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
That lady's seen better days, that's for damn sure.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
they. I will give. I stole her soul. Her soul? Oh, her identity.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I
So,
stole her
I wonder what
identity.
the other
I stole her
okay,
identity.
what the other one
I
could have
stole
spelt out
her
maybe.
identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
I mean, you didn't
stole
really,
her
I mean, you
identity.
did, but it wasn't by your choice.
I stole her identity.
Oh
I
fuck,
stole her
she looks real bad right there. So we're cutting out her off her face with that necklace? Why? What? This is some. Okay, I guess we're Bubba now. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What in the world? Literally, that's what we're putting her face on. Don't do that. Oh, that's gross. Very gross.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
What is that picture? The guy. Pick it up, lady. Oh.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
We're gonna hold on to it. No, what what the fuck is that? Is he trying to eat them, kidnap them? What? This family has some weird shit.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be
Okay, so
scary
they are
lately.
supposed to be scary.
Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Yeah, no, that's a knife. I didn't realize that was a knife in his hand. You don't have a reflection?
This is Martha's
Spoiler,
trinket
we were
box.
dead all along.
It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
I need a key.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna go that other path. So, who, how
Can I
how
be
long?
Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe. This dress is only for special occasions.
Then why can't I? Okay. But how many days actually passed? Yeah, we got a shirt on at least. That's good.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Oh, and they share a bedroom. Okay.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn the butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Ooh, that one up there, that red one's really cool.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
She likes her nanny.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
You have opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her, along with any picked up during the game. Okay. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object, use or analyze it. Now try selecting key of the map.
The key to my trinket box.
Okay. So, there we go. Let's see what's in her trinket box.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944.
Ooh, there's a lot in this diary.
There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy.
She gets
Anyway,
weird
crazy or
ideas,
not, I
like
want to take
ideas to
some
kill your
pictures.
sister,
I'm not scared.
and
In
then
fact,
steal her
I'd say I'm
face and her
excited.
identity,
I've
so
made
your mom would
arrangements
like
with
you.
Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
So there was just the two of them.
Yes,
Okay,
Hughie,
so now I
I'm
guess we've
right
got
there.
that.
I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not done. I'm not done exploring. I need to.
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let
18.
her see
It's
all
July
day.
18th.
What do you
Oh,
think?
it's the calendar.
What
July
did you
18th,
say?
1944.
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on
Good.
the
I
light.
need to
So
find. Can I
she'll know
crouch?
when to come down for breakfast.
No, no,
They
I cannot
really
crouch.
think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
It'd be nice if I could find her key, but I guess unless I can use Julia's key. Oh. Nope.
This is not the right key. I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her trinket box.
Okay, well. It clearly isn't the bedroom, so, hang on. One last place I should check before I get too carried away. Oh, nothing in the closet, okay. Oh, and the desk, I guess. Okay, so. That's a locked door. Another photo.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
The game looks good. I really enjoy the way it looks. Story so far is it's really trippy.
It's
Girls.
locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room? As a child, when I spent those
But
short years with the nanny, this was my room.
y'all shared a room, did y'all not? Was there not 2 beds in there?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And the camera.
Irena.
Are you leaving
Irene.
Yes,
Irina.
Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
They got over this really fast.
Mummy is right, though. Martha
Like, at
always
least
read
the
everything.
the
It's
mom
me
did
who will
because
now
she
read the newspaper
hates her.
instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad.
Oh. Oh, so we're gonna keep it awesome.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
So let's oops.
There might be birds around.
There we go. Thanks to Martha always read the newspaper after the same assertion, no one will get suspicious. Read newspaper dated 18th of July. Okay, try the camera. Take a photo.
Around
Okay.
the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home.
So
Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth. Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
so they just confirmed that it was a murder, which I know they were talking about
Julia Kay.
earlier, but
Distressed but supported by faith. Irene the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased.
okay. So we read the newspaper, I think, yeah. Yep. Okay. We need to try the camera. Where do we try the camera at? In the garden. Okay. Oh, I see where it goes right here. Why can't I? Oh, I'm supposed to take a picture of that. Okay. Okay. Why? Oh. You're about to use Julia's camera. It's 1940 Rolleicord with a 120mm film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress this game's story. Okay. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Okay. Press X to see your camera and any fitted attachments. Okay. Take a look at it. No camera. Oh, there's camera skins in this game. It's that kind of game. But I guess it's just the skins. Okay. Look for the object you want to photograph and press A to continue or press Y to exit. Okay. You're about to take your first picture. To simplify the simulation, the picture preview displays settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens. So, distant. Oh, that's fine. It won't let me. Okay. I don't want to make my photo. I just want to take the picture. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I just want to properly focused and start shoot. So taking a photo, an important feature of the story, has it been correctly framed? You can continue, but the story may not progress. Oh, okay. Oh, it has to be out of focus and okay. Oh, I've gotta adjust this. Too bright. Oh, and focus. Now it's too dark though. Okay, there we go. You know how to take photos. You've taken. Okay. Took your first photo. You're gonna let me.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Okay. The dark
Daddy
room.
recently became a general in the German army. He used to take
It's over
pictures
here.
on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Forget that you murdered your sister, or that your mom murdered your sister. Oh, I can ride my bike. Kitchen.
Orgy Bonsi.
She's still
On the
here.
day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel.
I don't like that she's still just
I
chilling
liked
there.
watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
The situation is currently under control.
Am I able to see where the... I keep pressing the wrong button. Help and the... Oh, in the cellar. Oh, there's a map. Okay. There's... It's a pretty big map for this. Okay. So I need to find the cellar. Can I actually...
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
take it anyway. There's
You're
the
so lucky.
cellar.
In these
Oh,
difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
this is this all alcohol? Holy shit, that's a wine cellar right there.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion.
I don't think I
allowed to
could
use
ever
the
be a
darkroom when I
photographer.
want to.
Just because I watch too many scary movies and see some stuff that goes down inside these rooms. And the red makes me a little antsy. To develop a photo, you'll first have to use the enlarger. The enlarger is an optical instrument that allows you to access photographic paper. Okay. We're not gonna read that. The enlarger will customize your photo even more. Okay. Okay. So you literally just have to align these. Oh, got it. Zoom. Whoop, right there. Okay. And then when the red filters move, the image is exposed on the paper. Okay. That was easy enough. Couldn't tell if that was her tapping or someone was walking behind me. Okay. They are worrying a lot about photos in this game. Okay. Okay.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Okay, so we got that done. Auto saved. Just waiting for a jump scare. Oh, or the game's gonna glitch out. That's one way. You still there? She's still there. I'm almost. That has to be there, Bob.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
Hmm. Maybe it's back down here in the basement. Oh, some scissors. What are the scissors gonna do? Are we gonna take them?
These could be of use to me.
Are you gonna kill someone else? You're just making me think that you killed your sister even more.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
No, she's a freaking psychopath.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Okay, that's wine. I was like, why is there blood?
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a tripod. There's our tripod. I guess we're just going to take the photo here.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Okay. And now we have a seat. Take this photo. Oh, that's loud. Smiling. I'm a smiling kind of person. Okay. Do we leave the camera or do we take the camera with us? Guess we leave it for now.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets
Oh,
I
that
used
the
to
creepy
play with
naked
were
doll that
made
you had
here.
at the beginning.
I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Hmm. Okay, oh. Okay, we still know where the pump is. So let's come in here and do this.
It's always a thrill to develop a
It's gonna be
photo.
it's gonna be
You
cool
can't
whenever
see
it
anything
gets
at
like creepy
first,
stuff
but
in its
something
photos.
invisible is captured on the black film, a kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly, or they'll think I'm crazy.
In focus there. Art is out of position. Oh. Okay. But now it's out of focus again. In focus. And we expose. Like that. Easy enough. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty creepy photo of you that you took. But again, I don't know anything about photos, so it's probably gonna look completely different once you take this out. Ooh. Watching, that was cool how
Yes, this is me.
how
No
you
one
could
was ever
see
able
it
to tell us apart.
start
But I
turning
never
into
had
an
the
actual
slightest doubt,
picture.
and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
I was really expecting something to be behind you, though.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the
Suffocating
lake to retrieve
identity.
the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down,
These are
I kept
all
hoping they would
things.
confirm my fading memory.
Go straight to the lake and retrieve the film rolls. So we're gonna go take these.
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So
Yeah.
this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
New chapter, the rolls. Same day, 11:30 p.m. Okay. Ladder can be accessed from my bag. Okay, that's all funny games. Okay. Well, now that we have established what the story is about, and it looks like we're fixing to start getting into the spooky stuff, I think now would be a good time to end this, and so the next part of this can be spooktastic, and you can see me crying tears, but yeah, I'm going to end it here, and I'll get part 2 up as soon as possible. So, until then, I'll see you on the next one.